Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ryan the Ride Mechanic channel. How the heck are you doing today? Alright, today's video, Castles and Coasters, Phoenix, Arizona. I was there doing some stuff with some friends and I wanted to check out Castles and Coasters because all I've seen was some clips on the news. Those weren't very great. So honestly, I was like, let's go there in person and see if it's actually that bad. Let's get into it.
Now get ready. Here we go.
Alright, so this isn't my first amusement park I've ever been to where I had to fill out a waiver to get onto the rides. Now, I say fill out a waiver. This is true because almost every park you ever go to, it has this exact same waiver. The difference is that the waiver is just when you purchase the ticket, you're acknowledging this waiver. That's upon receipt of the ticket. It's pretty much every amusement park you go to, no matter where you go, there is a waiver stating that, hey, stuff can go wrong and the park's not going to be held liable for it. So, but this is the first time I've actually had to physically look through the actual waiver itself and sign it in person. So I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what this is all about. So sign my name on the dotted line. I got a wristband. I don't know why. I guess that's easier to identify the bodies on the ground or something like that. Heading inside, they got a really nice thing. I've been told it's a 3-story arcade. They put a lot of emphasis on this 3-story. It's 2 levels with a little lower level in between. So it's like 2.5 in my mind. Head outside, and I'm looking for, like, where are these things? Come on, show me where they are. The golf courses look amazing. It's really good. I honestly didn't have the time to play miniature golf. I was like, I'm just here for that coaster. Honestly, there's 2 coasters there. I'm just here for that. We were in Phoenix, Arizona doing some stuff, and we kind of swung about half hour, 45 minutes out of the way to find this place. So while I was going on stuff, the wife found the Dole Whips basically. Well, I went on Desert Storm. Now I got up here, this was kind of interesting because they're like, all right, basically they were telling me, they're like, no one's here right now. Yeah, okay. Well, they can only send the train every 10 minutes or once 10 people get in line. That's the park's way of reducing the damage to the coaster. It's like, okay, 10 minutes, 10 people in line. I didn't have to wait the full 10 minutes, almost right up to it, then 10 people got in line. So I asked my wife, I'm like, hey, can you record from the bottom? Because I don't know how many cycles we're going to get in on this thing if nobody is here. It was a quiet, let's see, I believe this was Sunday. It was a very quiet Sunday. Nobody was there, but it was quite windy. So this is my first lap in on this thing. I was on the front row, and that is a very unique loop. Honestly, that loop right there sucked butt completely. I've never been on a ride before where right in the middle of the loop, the manufacturer is just like, let's go ahead and make a right-hand turn. It's like, yeah, that'll be great. No, it wasn't. So heading around the park, I'm like, there's one more coaster. Where is it? So we started looking around. Here it is. The Patriot. Just got off a Desert Storm. I'm like, let's go on the Patriot. This is a kids style coaster. It's much smaller, but it is a coaster. So I'm like, all right, let's go on this. Let's see. There wasn't a height maximum, so I was like, cool. Getting around here and paying attention to the lift hill. It's like wheel drive with brakes as the anti-rollbacks. All right. I can deal with that. I've seen stuff like that before. Off-ride a little bit, looking at the hitches, yoke, stuff like that, wheel carriers. I like to look at that stuff. Like in my mind, those spanner nuts are on the wrong way. But I say that's like Vekoma used to put theirs on. They used to stack them like that. The newer stuff, they lock them together. So kind of a difference in opinion, but it's an older ride. I understand this is an old thing. It's like, all right, but they're down, they're locked. I found all the locking tabs on them. I use my phone to not only get nerd shots for you, everybody, I use it also to kind of do a sub inspection before I get on. Going up here, first thing I notice, it's like, oh, the rear coach is gone. That's great. It was sitting off to the back on the other side. So I had to get in, find an open seat, and then I took some laps on it. This is pretty cool. It's a nice little ride. It is 2 cycles back to back. So you get out here, you see me coming up here in a minute, get my big butt crammed into this thing. Actually, it really wasn't bad, but there I go. Nice little drive up the lift hill. I debated pulling my phone out and recording on there because I'm like, I could probably hold on to my phone this entire time. If people are like, you couldn't hold on to your phone the entire time on that ride, it's like, well, you never know, because they might jar you really hard to one side, and if you're not ready for it, you might lose your phone off the side of the thing. But I decided to keep it in my pocket and not record on the ride. Park probably didn't want that anyway. So I got my 2 laps around. It was a fun little ride. I think I honestly enjoyed this one more than Desert Storm. It wasn't as thrilling as Desert Storm was, but it was nice and smooth all the way around. So walking back over there, I'm like, whoop, they got some more people on Desert Storm. Got to record a little bit off ride, as again, there was nobody there. So the cycles were very, very far between. So I really had to, just wherever I was, stop and record. Now, Desert Storm was good. It just has a lot of funky stuff in it. Like the track moves from side to side, and you get like, this loop right here was horrible. Right there, the train just makes a right-hand turn in the middle of the loop. In the middle of the loop. And it causes your whole body to shift left, and then the G-forces come up. So you got this weird like sideways push down on your spine. I didn't like that. Old pneumatic brakes on the ride. This is early, late 90s, I think it was. Made by O.D. Hopkins, of all people. O.D. Hopkins? Really? I consider O.D. Hopkins, I know they made other roller coasters, but I consider them a water ride manufacturer. Like Shoot to Chutes, like ours was an Intamin at the park I worked at, but everyone who looked at it's like, oh yeah, that's a carbon copy of an O.D. Hopkins ride. So I just enjoyed getting up here, getting some nerd shots on this thing. Like, what can we look at? Lots of wear and tear on things, but it wasn't in poor condition. It was in fair condition. Lots of nylon wheels on this thing. And then the right-hand turn in the middle of that. Look at that. It comes back down almost to 45. It's like a messed up Embleman or something like that. Again, I'm not good with those element names. A lot of you know that. I don't know. That's a loop. How come it twists in the middle of it? It's a dumb loop. That's what it is. It's effing stupid. Not very great with that one. But I ended up running this, let's see, three times, I think. I did it, no, it was just twice. It was once in the front and once in the very back. Look how much that track moves. Oh, man. It's like, all right, here we go. Do this. No, I'm not going to record the whole time. Got some off-ride shots for everybody. I also found it very weird that they interrupted the anti-rollback rail right where the lift curved up, like started and stopped it again. Look at that loop. That is just stupid. Look how it just bends to the right in the middle of the loop. Dumb. Right here, it's fine. Right-hand turn. Ow, jeez. That sucked. Kind of had like a track style, kind of like a Schwarzkopf, but kind of like an old Arrow. Couldn't quite tell with this thing. Now, it really wasn't that bad, but you know, on days when they were running, I don't even know if this thing has a second train on it, because man, if the line had been longer, that would have been kind of a crappy thing. But towards the afternoon or a little bit later after I got there, there was a little tiny bit of people that picked up to where the trains were going out almost full through that crappy 45-degree, I don't know, bent loop. It's like they made the loop and then halfway through it, they're like, whoops, it's supposed to be over here now. So instead of starting at the beginning and rebending the thing to where it was even all the way through, they just put a fence up. Look at that. Oh man, that is so stupid. I hope someone was drunk when they designed that, because that's just like, that looks like we made the half the loop and then realized it was supposed to be like 8 feet to the right. And they're just like, whoops, bend the steel a little bit more and we'll just make it over there. It's like, okay, we'll weld it together over there, boss. It'll be a great thing. Good job. No, I'd like the ride. Literally, I know people, I'm giving a lot of crap, but the ride's okay. I just don't like that one loop that's dead center in this frame. Like, F that loop completely. Oh, man. It's like O.D. Hopkins built this thing. Wasn't great. Except for this loop. I feel like Skyline built that thing. It's so dumb. I can say that I've got experience with that. Did get some nice little G-force over there and those little helixes off to the side though. That was good. Yeah, so that was it. Got a couple laps in on that, couple laps in on the Patriot, and then we headed out for the day. Next, we went to the Arizona Boardwalk, and we hung out here for a little bit. We did two things. We did the aquarium and the butterfly exhibit, and then we had some lunch here. It was actually really nice. They've got a lot of stuff to do here. Well, there's like laser stuff, there's the animal areas, lots of stuff for kids to do. So if you're in the area and you haven't already, I'd recommend going to check out this boardwalk area. It's pretty cool. They were also in process of installing a Ferris wheel out there, and they had a merry-go-round and some other stuff. So that was really nice to see. We were in here looking at all the butterflies, and they were literally all over me at one point. It's like, I don't know why, but they were attracted to me. I guess I'm sweet. I know, that was really bad. So we got wrapped up here at the butterfly area, and then next we went out and we had actually went over to the aquarium next. Now the aquarium is very nice. Walking in, they had these projectors all over the walls to make it seem like a tank. It was really interesting. It was nice. They did some nice projection mapping, and we saw these signs on the wall. I was like, what is this? Best restroom. Go in the restroom? Oh, that's the restroom. The where you wash your hands actually backs up against the tank where all the sharks are. It's really cool, actually. So it's like, that's a neat thing. I can see how that's voted the best restroom. Okay, Odyssey. By the way, its name is Odyssey C. Odyssey. Yeah. So we continued to walk around. Lots of aquarium footage here. It was kind of interesting because we are so used to going to things on the West Coast. And we came here in Arizona, and they just had a whole bunch of different animals that we weren't used to seeing. I was thinking SpongeBob. Are you ready, kids? Whoosh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Ryan, that's freshwater fish. I know. Shut up. I thought I had that thought and I had to execute it, okay? Intrusive thoughts 1 for this particular clip. Then there's these guys over here. We were kind of fascinated. Look how big their mouth is when they're swimming. It's like, whoa, check that out. They're just scooping up water in there. I imagine they're also filter feeding at that point. And then we walked around. They have other live animals mixed in, not just sea animals, but they got here's a toucan. And I had to put my Tiki Room reference in there. Two can sound better than one toucan can. I know, that was bad. Yep, you're right, that was bad. Looking around, got to see some otters playing over there. So much life and so many things around. You kind of forget, where you are. It's an amazing thing. Nothing to tell you. Well, Starbucks. Other than that, nothing to tell you where you are. It was at this point I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I will make a YouTube video out of this. Because sometimes I do things, and I don't make YouTube videos out of it. I do that all the time. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's make one out of this. There's a lot to see here. It's a really nice place. I've been to a lot of aquariums, and this is a very nice aquarium. I highly recommend going there if you get the chance, for sure. Big stingray pool where you can get up close and see the stingrays. We were there just after they were all fed. I believe it was $5 to feed the stingrays. During certain points throughout the day, of course. And then we're out here looking at these African penguins. I think they're in a union meeting right now. Don't want to disturb them. Always nice when you're able to do the tank walkthroughs like that, where they have the big arch tunnel to go around there. Now, would you believe in this place we still found a ride to go on? It's true. I mean, we had lots of this. There's lots of, these guys always kind of interest me because there's a lot of pieces of them floating around. Like the chunks of their tentacles just come off, floating around. They have some really big aquariums. There's 4 or 5 aquariums that are centered around the ride. Actually, we found out. I didn't know about this at all. Yeah, if you've ever seen a screensaver from the 90s, early 2000s, here you go. Here's a screensaver. Wondering where Ursula is. Oh yeah, here's the elusive bucket in its natural habitat. Now here we go. I'm not walking. Actually, we're sitting in a ride. This is like at Disney World and places you find the carousel of progress, or you sit on the platform and it slowly rotates around between 5 exhibits. This is it. So I was like, oh, check this out. They've got a ride right in the middle of this thing. It rotates you to 4 or 5. I can't remember which. I didn't record it all, thankfully. I know nobody wants to see this. I'm sorry. But it rotated around all the positions and you got to hear a little bit about each particular area. It's pretty cool. Some little snakefish, what are those called? I forgot to take a picture of, remember what those are called. And of course it exits through a gift shop. When would it not exit through a gift shop? Then we headed out to this dinosaur restaurant that's still there in the same area. We got some really nice looking, a nice meal. It was very good. The burgers were good. They had dinosaurs on everything. That was really cool. But we were over now in Gilbert for a baby shower, which was really cool. So it's one of those things, while the wife is out at the baby shower, we got to go also in the morning breakfast, found another Broken Yolk Cafe. The boys will go out and play, and we found a brand new gun range that opened up close to their house. My buddy asked me, he says, hey, is there anything on the wall you want to shoot? And I was like, is that a Kalashnikov? Can't say that right. 47? Oh, yeah, actually, I've never shot one of those before. I would like to shoot one of those. So we took that guy to the range. We put some ammo through it. That was pretty cool. He bump fired that the first time. He was trying to just aim, bump fired it. It's crazy. I got to put about 38 rounds through it myself. That was fun. My clustering's right there. Not very great, but that's the first time I've ever shot that gun, so I don't think it was too bad. Now, while we were there, the guy in the range next to us, checked this out. That's his own unit right there. Full automatic. He's got a permit to do it and everything. That was pretty crazy. I've never seen full automatic in person before. That was really something else. I was like, whoa, the percussion coming off of that too was like a whole body was vibrating next to him. That was cool. Anyways, if you've stayed this long, end of the video, amazing. Like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff downstairs. It does help me out. I do appreciate it. And even though this was a quick update video, just a quick trip report video, I do appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Let me know if you have any experience with castles and coasters that you want to throw out there too. I thought it was a nice little park. Could have spent some more time there. I would have loved to do their golf courses, but we only had about 30 minutes total to spend there, and that was about it. All right, I'm Ryan the Ride Mechanic. Stay off the air gates. Bye.